Mudslide can be made one of two ways. It can be made on the rocks or it can be made frozen. We're going to make ours today, of course, frozen. But on the rocks, it's going to have the exact same liqueurs, exact same amounts. In the frozen version, it's going to have a little bit of milk and a little bit of ice to make it a tall, smooth, frosty drink. Now, these are your three main ingredients that go in a Mudslide. You have your vodka, your Baileys, and your Kahlua. They all go in at equal parts of a half of an ounce. Now, one thing I want to highlight is Baileys and Kahlua, you don't have to use these two types of brands. Although the recipe calls for this, there are substitutes. So I can try to save you some money here. You don't need to use Baileys and Kahlua. You can use something like Carolyn's and Capali. This is an Irish liqueur, such as Baileys. They look very similar in the store. And Capali is nothing more than a coffee liqueur, just like Kahlua. So for all intents and purposes, we'll be using the cheaper versions today. And it's going to produce a Mudslide that tastes just as good as it would with the name brands Kahlua and Baileys. So let's begin. We take our glass. This is our hurricane glass, by the way. And we want to fill it with ice all the way. Then we take our vodka, half of an ounce. I'm doing a 2 count in my head. Sometimes these don't like to come out that well. You have to shake it a little bit. This is a thicker liqueur. Sometimes it'll get stuck in this stopper and you won't get air ventilating through this pour spout very well. Then goes our Kahlua substitute. Now we add our milk, or you can use half and half for cream. And I'm going to add a little bit more ice, simply because I'm looking down at the cocktail, and there seems to be more liquid than I have ice. You want them to be very equally distributed. You don't want one to really outweigh the other one, because we want a nice, smooth, consistent cocktail. Now, once this is in the blender, I'm going to do a little trick here that you may not have seen before with the Mudslide. I'm going to take my Hershey's syrup, and I'm going to take our Hershey's trail going down the glass in a spiral shape. So hopefully, when we pour our frozen drink into our glass, it's going to produce a nice effect. So let's try it. Top goes in the blender. And there we have it. There's the Mudslide. Do a whipped cream topping here. Add our straws. And there you have it.